Imagine you're walking into your $100 million home. Yes, $100 million home. And your elevator instantly recognizes your facial features, instructing the doors to glide smoothly open, allowing your access to your penthouse suite, overlooking your private beach with beautiful, soft white sand and striking turquoise ocean. Today, I'm exploring what goes into designing a $100 million property. Is this a few features or the underground bunker designed to withstand the nuclear war, which actually makes the panic room look like a powder room or something else, or it is the longevity pod, or the smart home technologies, or the location, or the size, or the amenities? What exactly makes $100 million home $100 million home? Let's go and see. Okay, so let's talk about the size. Does size matter? Yes, indeed, but is it size that only makes the property worth $100 million? Obviously not. Let's look at this property. This property is 21 bedroom property located in Beverly Hills. It has 49 baths and the size is 105,000 square feet. You can imagine the size. Let's look at this. Have a look. This looks so amazing. The views, the size, the arrival experience, and everything. I mean, this is just mind blowing. Have a look. This looks so amazing, but also scary. I mean, scary for people like us. Scary because it is too big and it has 49 baths. I don't know what you will do with this. So what are some of the other things which actually makes a 100 million property a $100 million property? Is it beach? So if a property has a pristine beach, white sand, clear water, does this make this property $100 million property? Or celebrity neighbors, do they add value or they are a trouble? Nowadays we have seen some new trends like longevity pods, ozone treatment room, and as well ice bath, things like that, which are new fade, and they are now built into new properties being developed, targeted at 100 million price point. So let's see how does this look like. Another feature I have seen coming into new properties, particularly $100 million plus properties, is the Doomsday Bunker, and it is, you can't imagine what it looks like. It is supposed to withstand everything, be it an earthquake, tsunami, nuclear war, name it, whatever. It will withstand every disaster you can imagine. And they are being built in these properties. It has everything: food, amenities, power, backup, internet. Everything is provided. What about smart homes? I mean, smart home technology have come a long way. Now we have technologies which are available to rich people, which we can't imagine. These technologies are not available to us. And if you have a look at Bill Gates' home, I mean, if you can get an access, there is a Netflix documentary on his house, which has all the technologies you can imagine. If you go close to the door and you do not have access card, it will alert the security. It will recognize your face, and the moment you enter any room or any area, it will set the climate control as per your preference, if you have previously set, of course. So you can imagine every single technology which are available at this point of time are implemented. Now let's talk about the market. So what has happened and what is happening? Wall Street Journal has reported that in 2021, the home sales over $100 million exploded. I mean, we have noticed in 2020 a jump of 35% into the sale of these properties, and 2021 reported another 300% jump for $100 million properties. In another report, Wall Street Journal reported as well that many of these rich people are buying not one, but many of these 100 million homes because their lifestyle demands them to be present at different locations. Sometimes they are in London, sometimes they are in New York, sometimes they are in Middle East. So they are buying not one, but 2, 3, 4 of these $100 million properties. Another report from Wall Street Journal says that going forward, 2024, we would probably see $200 million worth of properties in the market and they will be sold. There are definitely enough demand to absorb these properties in short term. So what has happened? What has happened? Why there are suddenly demand for these $100 million properties? Let's look at this. What has happened in past few years? I would particularly blame COVID. Yes, COVID indeed. COVID has created way too many billionaires. Healthcare billionaires, fintech billionaires, and logistic home delivery apps billionaire. According to our report, COVID has created 573 new billionaires. That means during this period of pandemic, one billionaire was created every 30 hours. Can you imagine this? And in another report by CNN, which says a new billionaire has been minted nearly every day during the pandemic. And another report says that 40 new people became billionaires by just selling COVID vaccine because they got rights to manufacture and sell COVID vaccine in certain location, country, jurisdiction, and they become really, really rich. The other thing happened also that fintech people who were, fintech startups. So if you talk about, because there was lockdowns and there was restriction on people's movement, you cannot go and withdraw cash. So online payments, mobile payments, B2B payments, C2C payment, all these kind of payments, buy now, pay later, buy and divide among 4 or 5 people, all these kind of apps suddenly became so popular that the founders, because of the valuation, of course, the founders became super, super rich. They became billionaire. Not only this, because of the lockdown, all the delivery apps and ventures, DoorDash, Instacart, Talabat, HelloFresh, all of these got $1 billion+ of valuation. And the founders become billionaire overnight. My estimate, if you look at, yes, you have 573 new billionaires, but these are the people who got $1 billion of net worth. But if you try to rationalize this and try to estimate, probably you will find that there might be more than 4,000 or 5,000 people who got net worth between 200 million to say 800, 900 million. Just because of COVID, they saw an opportunity and somebody was selling masks, somebody was selling hand sanitizer, and these people got 200, 500 million dollar of net worth just because of these healthcare products. So because of this new rich people, there is suddenly a new demand for these $100 million properties, and there are not enough properties. Believe me, there are not enough properties as much as there are buyers. So what is happening? Real estate developers are reacting, and every developer from any location, if you go to Beverly Hills, you go to Dubai, you go to Saudi, even Saudi, every real estate developer is creating, designing. At the moment, they are in the design and development process. So all these developers across globe are designing $100 million worth of properties. Certainly there is a demand, but not very deep demand, because if these new billionaires buy the property over 1 year, 2 year time, then they will not buy another property next year. So that means any real estate developer who is fast, who can quickly bring the product to the market, can capture this market. Because after 2 years or 3 years, there will be no market. These people will already have 1, 2, 3, probably purchase 3 properties, and they would not like to buy any more. And I hope there is not going to be another COVID. So we will not have a new billionaire minted every day. And this opportunity for every real estate developer will be gone. So the time is now.